think that there are many. I mean, there are many, and therefore I would say this agreement is so comprehensive. I think first and foremost, both Presidents Ursula von der Leyen and Violeta Amherd been, I think, highlighting that today we are living in a very fragmented world. It's a rough out there. It's not easy world anymore, and we'll see what will be expecting us in the next year. So I think that first and foremost, I would say this new quality of relationship is cementing the EU and Swiss partnership and friendship, and I think that's very important. If we come to the economic field, we see that there is clearly upgrade of our relationship in very important areas like land and air transport. For example, just one example, but there are many. The Swiss airlines will be now able to do so-called cabotage also on the European travelers market, and that's, I think, it's quite significant from the perspective of the fact that EU is a very big market for the airlines. I think the fact that Switzerland and Swiss researchers can actively participate in the biggest research and innovation program in the world. It's 97 billion euros, and you would clearly hear it from the Swiss researchers, scientists, universities, how important it is for Switzerland. Switzerland is very successful because it's very innovative. It's economy based on innovation, and for that you need link with the best universities and with the best partners, and be linked in a most extensive research program in the world, like, for example, Horizon. There are a lot of details how we are going to cooperate in completely new spheres linked with satellites and different research program. And then something which is, I would say, very close to all of us. This is human health. We all remember the difficult times of COVID-19 and the fact that now Switzerland will be partner in our tackling of any diseases, that they will be partner in a rapid alert system, that they can join our procurement, let's say, for the vaccine for the future. I think it has very concrete benefits for every single citizen of Switzerland. And we've been doing all this without non-regression to the social standard of the Swiss people. We want Swiss people to live well, to have a good economy, but I think with this closer relationship, our cooperation would, over the time, be smaller, would degrade, would be more difficult, and I think that both of us, we have undertaken the good decision, which is really cementing our partnership, which is opening new horizon and new potential for our economic cooperation. If you look at our trade volume, it's €500 billion. That's massive. That's huge. And with these new agreements, with this new framework, with the fact that we would have the same rules how to, for example, assess the state aid, that we would respect the same standards, it just open new opportunities for economic operators, for investors, and I'm sure that thanks to this trade exchange would grow even more. So I think that we just really have to look at it first and foremost from the perspective of what this agreement brings on the geopolitical field, on the field of economic prosperity, and what would be the alternative. And I think the decision which was taken today is very important because it is pushing Switzerland and European Union on the positive path to really better future, where we'll be clearly stronger together.